Hello everyone and welcome back to the Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy! In the last episode, we had carried on with Apollo Justice, trial number 3, I guess you could say, technically. But episode 3, shall we say, the Turnabout Serenade, and we were on trial day 1. No, we don't want to return to the title screen. So we talk about the missing body. Let's continue. Can you present evidence that shows us why the defendant had to feign blindness? Oh, yes. But I don't know what it is. These don't really give a lot at the minute. I don't know. I'm really struggling. Is it the postcard because it's sightseeing? I'm actually struggling. No! Oh, that night in your embrace when you stole the keys away, my heart held on so tight. Pleasure, pleasure, but fleeting melody. It wraps itself around me, and now through the air I fly. Whoa, whoa, burning on in my heart. Fire, burning my love away, all the way. Like a bullet of love. Fire, take my life away, all the way. Guitar, guitar, up together to the sky. Had to feign blindness because of maybe it is this because it's Lemoire's sightseeing music, not Marchi Tobias' sightseeing music. Maybe it's that. Marchi had no reason to pretend he couldn't see, which means no. It couldn't be. Good shot, have forehead. It seems you've sort of something. Why can I figure these things out on my own? I hate having to take my cues from this guy. Very, very, look at this. This is why he's pretending he couldn't see. It's either that, or the only other thing I can think about is this. I'm gonna try the postcard. That is... Lamar? Lamar and Margie to buy. Recall their relationship, in particular a unique arrangement over the years before visiting our country. Lamar and a pianist? Well, they would always work together, she leading him by the hand. Even when they got on stage, she would lead him to the piano. She'd walk all the way over there with him. Well, that's right, because he was blind. Where's this going? I cannot lie. I'm very confused. She led him at all times, never letting him go. All times? Yet we have just learned something that makes their arrangement peculiar indeed. Margie could see. Why do they have to keep up this act this whole time? Well, wasn't it part of their, performance? I think there's a simpler explanation. Margie did not need to be led by the hand at all. That can only mean one thing. Really? Really? It was all the other way around. The one who needed to be led by the hand was Lemoire. Really? And we got all that from the postcard. Really? Okay, I mean, it's a bit of a jump in logic. I love it, Capcom, but I don't know where you were going with that. But, okay. What's this? So you mean to say that Lamar is... she's... Yes, Your Honor. Lamar is blind. What? Order. Crazy, wasn't good at it. Is it now? Please, shed some sanity on this madness. The defense has made an outrageous claim. The only thing outrageous I can see about the defense is his vast forehead. Yet I see it is not vast in vain. This time, he's quite correct. But that makes no sense. Yeah, isn't she supposed to be a landscape painter of sound? Well, since we have her here, why not ask Lemoire herself? I believe she is still in the witness waiting room. Paula, what does this mean for our case? Don't ask me, I had no idea she couldn't see. I hadn't even imagined it until now. Bailiff, bring in Lemoire. Lemoire, it pains me to deeply call you before us again in this way, and yet I must. Please do not be concerned on my behalf. I can't remember what voice I was giving her. Oh, those eyes. She really can't see? Really? It is true. How funny is it? It is that a tiny lie born in the Brazilian countryside would one day grow to entangle the entire world. So, the law? Yes, as I mentioned before, I have no memory of the time before I became Lamar. And know too that my memories begin in darkness. Red light has no meaning for Lamar. I see. You may recall me saying something towards the beginning of this trial, Herr Forehead. What's that? I believe I said it was unfortunate. It was unfortunate this crime had no direct witnesses. Ah. Now, the more I must ask you to stand once more. Will you testify to the court about her eyes?
Of course. It was never my intent to deceive any of you. May I begin, Your Honor?
Yes, of course. No, I admit I'm a little lost here. I think we're all a little bit lost here, Your Honor. I have no memory of the light.
Debuted in a world of darkness and sound, my producer came up with my PR line before he knew us. So, silly as it may sound, I had to pretend I could see. Everyone on my staff knew, of course, but no others.
But this is a murder trial.
I apologize. It was part of my contract, you see. I was to keep my blindness a secret, no matter what. Music is everything for me. I never imagined something like this would...
She told us the truth in the beginning, when she said she saw nothing. Very well, the defense have anything to add. I'm going to cross-examine.
But what is there left to ask?
There was one thing in the testimony that bothered me. Perhaps it is best we let you get it out of your system. Someday you'll come to understand the importance of thinking for yourself. Very well, the defense may proceed. However, be aware this court will not tolerate any questions deemed too stressful to the witness. Okay, there was only one part that bothered me. Just let me ask about that and I'll be happy. And which part was it? I have no memory of the light. I debuted in a world of darkness and sound. My producer came up with my PR line before he knew this, so silly that may sound, I had to pretend I could see. Everyone on the staff knew, but of course, but no others. I have a feeling it would be this one. Well, let's try it. Perhaps your music reminded him of Virginian scenery?
No, it was quite the opposite.
The opposite?
According to my producer, my music has a certain global quality.
Global?
Multicultural, if you will. Hard to pin to one region. When people listen to it, they picture the country closest to their hearts. Which is why my music has reached so many. What a lovely story.
Well, it sounds like this producer might have known what he was doing after all.
My songs are nothing more than a white canvas. To me, the real landscape painters are the listeners, and I think that I do not know how I am represented to the world so much. Yet one thing quickly led to another.
Okay, I don't think it would be that one. But let's try it. So you don't know why you went blind?
I do not.
But why or when? Why?
I may have been born this way, in fact.
It's fruitless to attempt to pry into our past. And I might add, it's a delicate subject. I'm not sure you can reasonably expect Mr. Justice to do anything delicately.
Hey! Why I ought to... Take a deep breath and calm down. What I am now is all that I have. It is enough, I think.
Weren't you nervous at the stage in your condition?
No. Not at all, surprisingly. I felt natural singing in front of everyone.
It's not something just anyone can do. She has a talent, that much is quite clear. You might even say she is beloved by the gods of music.
Even without light, I live perfectly happy in the world of sound. If that is a talent, as you say, then I think the gods responsible.
What about your PR motto? Right, did that. Was that to protect your image as the landscape painter in sound?
That does not matter so much to me, really. But the label is quite concerned about it, I think.
The landscape painter? Can't see. It's like a pianist who can't play, huh? Much like your dad, Juicy. That's all I've got to say. Anyway, I'm not sure you can remember. See, I knew that line was coming.
All the commercial music is filled with these little white lies. Nothing is sacred when it comes to publicity.
So it's this last one. When you say staff, do you include Mr. Latouche?
Of course, he was my manager.
So he knew, and that's what's been bugging me. Something in my own business. I believe I know what it is bothering our young defense attorney. You are thinking of when you discovered the body, yes?
Is he right, Paul?
Yeah, I was. He's alive. Mr. Latouche, can you hear me? Cold, so cold. Witness. You're cold? Don't worry, he's gonna be fine. Help's on the way. Can't see. Hang in there, Mr. Latouche. Tell me, who's the witness? Witness is... Ready? Mr. Latouche told me to ask the witness, and he named you. Why would he do that? He knew you were blind.
I don't know.
What did I just say? You need to learn to think for yourself. Meaning what? There is no mystery here. If you recall everything he said, think of his last words once more. The witness, son, we've heard him many times along with play acting by our defense. I remember them well myself, but their statement is not to what I refer. I mean what he said before that. Before?
Before that?
Yeah. That's right, he tried to tell you when he said he can't see. He wasn't talking about himself. He was talking about the witness. I see. To pass the defense did not. Well, her forehead. Try relaxing and looking at the facts first next time. Yeah. Order, order. Reclaim Lemoire's earlier testimony.
There's only way from stage to backstage exit. There were 2 shots. I couldn't do anything to stop it.
But she couldn't have heard those gunshots. I thought we proved that. That is not the most important point here. The moment he was shot, Mr. Latouche witnessed her through that window. Vyers had he had named her as the witness.
Yeah, but I really did hear them. 2 shots and the man's voice. The man's voice.
My voice just was inaudible there. Unfortunately, such a thing was impossible. The window was closed. We already ran a simulation, of course.
But it was so clear. If I heard that voice again, I would know in an instant.
Your Honor? What is it, Maeve? Can't you see we're in a succession here? We have the results back from the investigation. The investigation? Ah, the Interpol numbers that Mr. Latouche left us. Well, let's hear it. We will continue this cross-examination afterward. Detective Crescent, your report, please. Ah, yes, Dalian. Hello, Dalian. Yes, the Interpol about that number. I'm sure you'll find their answer intriguing. Quick work as always, Dalian. Well, tell us about the number. Is it a friend of the secret agent? IPXX314206. Well, the agent and unregistered owner number was Romain Latouche. What? Our undercover Interpol agent was Mr. Latouche himself. He was apparently in the middle of an operation. So, why wrote these letters? He was trying to tell us his own identity. And the cautious killer tried to wipe them away. Mr. Latouche was an undercover Interpol agent? So him being Lamar's manager was just a cover, most likely. There we go. There's one other important detail I found. Well, out with it. Concerns the 45 caliber revolver, the murder weapon. Apparently it belonged to Romain Latouche. He had an Interpol permit to carry firearms. The registration number and the revolver were matched. So the victim was killed with his own weapon, which makes sense. It's hard to imagine someone who wasn't an Interpol agent with such a large revolver. So the victim was an Interpol agent on an undercover op. Wonder how that ties into everything. That ties somehow, you think? Yeah, somehow. Thanks for looking into that for us, Detective Gresham. To greet him. Oh, no problem at all, Your Honor. I'll be heading out. Hold it from someone. Wait, Lamar? Is something matter? Oh, God, no. I have a feeling I know where this is going. I think I've played one too many Ace Attorney games in my life. Let me guess. Darian's the voice, isn't it? Because, what is it you just heard? Oh yeah, that's right. If I heard that voice again, I definitely know who it was. It's the only reason I can think. But let's see what happens. That voice just now. Darian?
Mr. Darian, is it? It was him. I am sure of it.
Told you. It was him. You aren't saying.
That voice I heard talking to Mr. Latus when he heard the gunshots fired. It was him. It was Mr. Darian.
Is this some kind of a joke? What? No way. Yo, what up, dude? Surf's up. Especially with that position. No way. Yo. The courtroom fell into such a chaotic state that the trial had to be suspended temporarily. I've never seen that happen before. Of course, it's not every day that you get an accusation like that one. Lanois, fingering Darian Crescent. Not only is he a guitarist, he's a detective. Could it really have been his voice Lanois heard? Things were changing fast. Frankly, I wasn't sure I could keep up with it. Hey, no whipping out now, Apollo. Ooh. But of course we're not going to end here. Oh. Why are we in an investigation? I would have thought we'd gone straight back into trial. But okay. Hey, Apollo! What?
Actually... I mean, something. Or maybe not.
Oh. Out with it. Suspense is giving me an ulcer.
Well, the trial today. I was thinking... You gave a score. What score would you give it?
Score? Gee. Guess I would, or maybe... Well... I'm just as bad as you.
See, it's so vague.
Clearly. Marchie avoided a guilty verdict, which is something. I can't say I'm any less confused by the case. Asking all about the number, I'm sure you'll find their answer intriguing. IPXX314206. He's registered under this number was Romain Latus.
The victim, Mr. Latus?
Who would have guessed he was actually undercover Interpol agent? I think I picked the wrong person. I did. What a mess. I don't have any idea what he was investigating.
Well, true, but we know who shot him now. Moore told the whole court. Wait, that voice just now. It was him. I am sure of it. That voice I heard talking to Mr. Latus when he heard the gunshots fired. It was him. It was Mr. Darian. It's another mystery, Apollo. I love mysteries.
I don't. Speaking of mysteries, what's Mr. Wright up to? I wouldn't mind asking his opinion.
Now that I mention, I haven't seen Daddy around.
What, is he some kind of stray that just wanders in and out at will?
I wouldn't say that, but he has been going out a lot.
Some top secret
Top secret mission, he said. Top secret? Anyway, you can't just rely on him to save the day. You got me to help. You got me to help you. We'll be fine. Fine. Right. Well, time's wasting, as they say. Let's investigate. That's the spirit. Lamar dropped a bomb in court today. It was Darian. Lamar said she's never forgotten the voice, right? That's so cool. I guess. What's that called again? Lebanese? Tippets up, that's the code. So I don't think that's what that means what you think it means. She has to be wrong this time. Wrong? Why? I mean, look. Those gunshots were right during the concert. That's right. I was burning up the dance floor there on the scene. Right? Did you have a look up on stage? Maybe, Darren? You bet I did. He's one of the Japanese guitarists, after all. Oh, he's so cool. Oh. Right. All the Japanese have a rock-solid alibi. He couldn't have shot Mr. Latouche backstage. But Lamar heard him. Did she? She heard Darian backstage, right? Somebody's either wrong or lying very badly here. An Interpol agent? I was wondering, what is Interpol agent anyway? Huh? Interpol? Well, they're the guys who get international criminals. Why can't they just call them international police instead of making up some silly name? Interpol. International police. Yeah, anyway, you think he was investigating Lamar? What? Why would anyone do that? She's not a criminal. She couldn't be. Don't be fooled by appearances is all I'm saying. But remember, I'm a magician, Apollo. I can spot a palmed coin at 50 faces. If only it was only, you see. In any case, we know he was working on something. I wonder if it was something that has something to do with something. Well, that feels very much like Francisca von Karma, the foolish fool who loves to pick on foolish fools. A little bit better, but there we go. That's something me in our case. The less something I mean. Something like that. I think the word something has lost all meaning at this point. Frankly, the whole thing is making my head hurt. What's Mr. Latouche up to? I'm gonna say that's Clavier. Tracy, is that another one of your tricks? Wasn't me. I wouldn't make Mr. Had laughed like that. Oh, no, it's... you. I don't trust you. It's all because he doesn't seem like he has anything to do with the case. And yet somehow he's popped up twice. And now a third time. And now he actually talks. Who are you? Now what voice to give you? Oh, I like the drums. Oh, I love the drums of that beat. Oh, that was cool. What voice to give you? Wherever the mundane gives way to miracles, a word is whispered. Grammarly. Hey, the other day. Who's there? I don't know why I did his voice, or Apollo's, whatever. We didn't just imagine that, did we? He's wearing a silk hat. Freddy's? Hardly. We meet again. Nice to meet you. Who
Who are you? Could you please stop smirking like that? The drum's back. Ah! It's you, Uncle Valent! Uncle He's your uncle? No, silly. It's the great Grammary Valent Grammary. The Grand Magician. Yes, it is I, the great Valent Grammary. Valent Grammary. Nope. Not picking up on the pun name yet. As seen on television. And could you please stop smirking like that? It's been a while, Mr. Z. 7 years to be exact. My heart, I've grown. Interesting that. 7 years. You know, it's almost as if 7 years since you became Daddy's daughter. Interesting that, isn't it? Or some... Ah, no, it's not 7 years since she became Daddy's daughter. She's definitely not 7. It was 7 years, however, since your daddy stopped being a lawyer. Have you got something to do with that case, Mr. Valent Grammary? Good to see you again, Uncle Valent. You look exactly the same. I hate to intrude, but what is a great magician doing paying us a visit? I believe it was you who wished to see me. Shall we quick with no questions? I do not quail, quake, or quiver. I am quite tame. Though my stardom may sear the sight, I'm quite down to earth when needs calls. He does have a certain aura to him, that's true. Let's ask him about the case, Apollo. His aura sure is the most on our magician in making. He's practically drooling with enthusiasm. After all, Uncle Valent's one of Daddy's best friends. That's why I call him Uncle. What? Daddy? You mean Mr. White? No, I mean Daddy. Susie's real father? I have so many questions. Wait, Apollo, don't tell me you don't know who Troop Grammary? Troop Grammary, huh? No, but it does sound kind of familiar. Oh, lost life, lamentably listless lad. To not know the greatest troop of magicians on the planet. Valent Grammary. They began to surface in my mind. His name I'd heard on television as a child. You bet you've heard the name. He made the cruise ship disappear and blew up an amusement park. Oh, what do you mean all this gold disappeared from a safe? I'm not escaped from a high security prison. You said he's a magician? Open the locks to hearts chained by mediocrity. This is the true miracle of Troop Grammary. Wait. What, Apollo? I do remember seeing you on television a long time ago. Were you with someone else? Joe? Joe? Yeah, you had a partner. Something Grammary. Yes. Zach Grammary. A masterful maker of magic, a capable crafter of shining showmanship. Why is everyone so quiet? What did they say? Daddy? Huh? Oh, no way. I'm so confused of what is happening. Once upon a time, Troop Grammary included 2 grand magicians. Myself, Valent Grammary, and my partner, Zach Grammary. And this Zach was... He's my real daddy. Susie's father, a magician. Guess it makes sense. I had no idea. There wasn't much point talking about it. Oh, now that he's gone. Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's okay. I'm not lonely. I'm my daddy after all. And you made me laugh, Apollo. Glad that I'm good for comic relief at least. Not that I see Daddy around much these days. I've been remiss in remembering my reasons for my visit.
Reasons?
Do, in fact. The first being, of course, to see you, Miss Susie.
You don't know how happy I was to see you again, Uncle Valet.
I'm sure you are.
An odd one for modesty, are you?
When I came to do at the Colosseum the first time in 7 years, I could fain not contain my emotions. I wept oceans. And to learn you now defend that poor pianist, that blinded boy. It was a hot topic of talk among the staff, you know. And defend him you did.
Well, that wasn't all my doing. I'm his defense attorney, actually.
My other reason for coming here today was this.
That's... videotape?
Right home, recording of a concert, no less. I've brought it for you, Tracy, on behalf of Duke Grammy. Will you watch it?
Sure.
I'm going to say quiet this time. I saw that. That's what the glow was. It all makes sense now. Because I saw the glow, but I thought it was just a reflection. But now it makes sense of what that glow is, because then his guitar catches fire like that.
Wow, it's all as good as it was live. So what's the word? Mysterious?
There are more mysterious things than her song going on. Way more mysterious. This Fallon Grammar has good reasons to be here today. But I wonder what his reasons were to be in that concert. I'm going to watch that again. And I'll tell you why. I think it's this bit. Watch the guitar. You see a faint spark in a minute. That. Let's just go back again. That. One more time. And then it begins to glow.
Was it? You would ask me for a miracle, free of fee, and my wish be granted. Thy will be done. Thy evidence evicted into the ether.
No eviction, please. Are magicians like this, I wonder?
So I was wondering, that stunt in the middle of the song there,
I didn't see a stunt.
What about one more?
Anything reappearing? Oh, that? I guess I'm so used to seeing her happen, I didn't even notice.
so young to be so jaded.
A simple sleight of hand. A petite prestidigitation. A modicum of magic from me to you.
So that's when you were at the concert.
Yes, I was there to watch my trick to take to the air.
see, you're the one who knows how it was all done.
Of course, I'm a detective, but the stage is my domain. I solve no mystery upon those floodlight boards that press tightly twixt my fingers. It is a potent primeval power I possess.
Well, didn't you tell me how it's done? Hey now, Juicy. That's a totally against the rules, Apollo. Not sure I'm gonna murder investigation, is that?
I know, for my illusions are mine alone, monsieur. Also what? Recall that a terrible occurrence happened later, well after my illusion entrance the audience. Now, don't even ask, I won't answer.
Do not be Apollo.
Whose side are you on? I, Valent Granary, now must make my leave, Miss Trucy.
There's no need to rush, Uncle Valor. You should stay for a while.
I'm afraid I cannot. I may not, I shall not. I have been asked to assist with analysis, and so I shall slink back to the scene.
Oh, you're the other cons venue today?
Correct. If you would like to call on me, come to the Colosseum. See you later, crocodile.
With a whirl of his cloak and a wink of his eye, he turned and walked out through the door. Normally. Why is that actually funny? Oh, I don't know. Well, there you go, Paul. Let's get cracking. Right, Alan Gremory. Got a few more things to ask him. Foremost amongst them, a bit of magic that made Lemoire disappear. And how he knows Trucy and her real father. Sunshine Coliseum. Let's go to the detention center. July 9th, detention center, visitor's room. Margie may not be guilty, but he's still a suspect. They don't have any decisive evidence. Yeah, but only someone as small as him could have gotten out of that room. Right, the event. And he lied. Lied? Margie to bike and see. Archie. Speak of the devil. He looks like he's doing okay. I forget, why did we come here? It's not like we can talk to him or anything. Why is overrated? Feelings of a matter, Apollo? It's kind of hard to build a court case on feelings. But since we're here anyway, might as well get what I want to say off my chest. If you need someone to complain to, I'll listen. And she's actually worried for me. What do you think of the trial today? I'm glad he doesn't understand English after all. If he did, he would have been scared out of his mind after all. Hey, all's well that ends well. You have to be more goal-orientated. If he's innocent, we win. No, if he's found not guilty, we win. Margie not might understand English, but he pretty gets that better than you do. Huh? Huh? What? What happened? Why did my bracelet go off? I'm glad more testified. A great person. She got Margie up the but even another suspect. Darn, I'm a go it is. A detective. I wonder if Margie knows what happened. Maybe if he could follow how the trial. I mean, if he could follow how the trial went after all. No one told him this new suspect. How would he know? Hey, what is it, Apollo? No, it's nothing. I must be imagining it. Imagining what, Apollo? It's just... I couldn't help but feel that... I don't know. Margie, he doesn't understand what we're saying, right? Well, how could he? He's a young Virginian. He doesn't speak English. Yeah, but my bracelet is reacting to him. Huh? Maybe it's malfunctioning. I'm right scared because you keep making those I'm so mad faces. Why
Was I that bad? Archie lied about not being able to see. But what if that's not all he lied about? Who cares about it? There's only one thing to do. You should ask him. I think it'll take something big to get him. Some kind of undeniable evidence. We'll be back, Marchie. So we have to move. Okay, let's return back to the detention center later. Ooh! This is nice. Although I don't like the blue badger at the bottom of the screen, but you know, it's nice. Whew, what a great day. Perfect weather for sleeping. The weather makes for an investigation. Don't some days just feel like magic days or defense days? Sure. Let's get started, shall we? Right on. Let's show us your stuff, Apollo. What stuff? Your voice training. This is the perfect place for it. I did enough at home. Thanks. Oh, there's no need to be shy. Keep it up and you'll never be on the big stage. I'm happy in the courtroom. Thank you. I am a lawyer. And you look because it's lawyer weather today. You just want to face the blue sky and shout objection? Look, the weather has nothing to do with lawyers. Let's get going already. I don't want to, but I'm going to, and I'm scared. What's that creature there? Oh, that's the police mascot, the blue badger. Hey, it's life-sized. Have you seen them around town? Patrol the streets? Yeah, now even Law and Order has a mascot. I'd run from that thing, even if it wasn't a criminal. Why does his head wobble like that when he talks? Freaky. I don't think you're showing true blue badger's spirit, Apollo. But I don't care. Alright, backstage hallway. Ah, Mr. Attorney. Oh, I'm sorry about today. There's nothing you need to apologize for. You were really defending Machi. You okay? Alone, I mean? Humans are blessed with 5 senses. You've been robbed of one. We get by. Though it does make being a witness rather difficult. Speaking of seeing, you knew who we were before we spotted you just now. We weren't even talking. I heard your footsteps several times today before. Oh. You must have great ears. Ears that heard the crime taking place. Or if so she claimed yesterday. But how? That was quite a statement you made today. About hearing Darian Christian's voice and seeing the crime. I did not know his name, but I never forget the voice. Wait.
Lamar, is that the matter?
The voice just now. It was him. I am sure of it.
No way.
As I said in court, I was on my way backstage from the stage. This is when I heard his voice. I think St. Darian and Mr. Latouche were talking about something. The next moment I heard those gunshots.
Why didn't you pull security?
To be honest, though, the noise was quite frightening. I never imagined the gunshots might be real, and I was in quite a hurry myself. I'd like to see it at once. So, it really was Darian's voice that she heard.
Yeah. At least she certainly thinks it was.
I met Machi before my debut as Lamar.
was singing in a restaurant in Marchena. He was playing the piano.
And he was playing the piano?
Yeah. He was very kind to me when he learned I could not see.
Is that when you started playing opposites? With Marchie pretending he couldn't see.
But no, it wasn't then. That began after our major debut. After I became known as the landscape painter in sound. It must have been tough for Marchie, pretending he couldn't see it all the while acting his zero eyes. We held hands always. He would write tough with his finger on my palm to signal to me things I should know. He is a smart, gentle boy.
I think I see what she's getting at. Marchie would never harm a soul. About Mr. Latouche.
Ah, yes, he was an interpol agent, I hear.
So you had no idea?
Of course not. No one did.
Yes, that's what it means, being undercover. So I was after him. I had to know who he really was.
Why did he pose as my manager? I do not understand.
You have no idea?
I can only assume that he was investigating me. But why?
What makes you think that?
Perhaps it is not so. But I cannot deny the possibility. Because of my condition, as my present is veiled in darkness, so too is my past clouded from memory.
Clouded? Oh, right.
The darkness that I fear is not the darkness that I see whenever I open my eyes. The real darkness lies in my heart.
Your heart?
You have no memory of the time before I became no more. I awoke from darkness into darkness, you might say. I was singing in a restaurant those days.
What was it she said about not being able to remember the light?
I don't know my past. Perhaps I committed some terrible crime in my past. Everything before coming to Lamar is lost to me.
But I don't think you...
I can think of no explanation. Why else would an agent of Interpol approach me?
Do you think your past might be related to this case? Wait, that seems really unlikely to me. I mean, you're such a sweet person, Lamar.
Thank you. Marchie too tells me this often. When I fear who I might have been.
Don't look your performance again. It's even better the second time.
Thank you.
I don't know. I'm too into this music, man.
That reminds me.
This is an incredible illusion you pulled off.
Illusion?
We teleported from one stage to the other, remember?
Ah, yes. Apparently they hired a professional magician.
Valen Grammary. I was wondering, do you think you could tell us how it was done?
I'm afraid I cannot. Mr. Grammary made me swear to never tell a soul.
I was afraid of that.
To be a magician, if you can't keep a secret, you know? He reminded that I wished to speak to you about something.
Yes?
When I was working with this hallway before, I stumbled upon a small device of some kind that was lying on the floor.
Device? Maybe you mean this?
It's been lying there since the day before yesterday. Might I touch it? I thought as much.
What do you think?
This is one of our headsets. Everyone on staff wears one during a concert.
I wonder whose this is.
Use it for communication. It'd be quite inconvenient should it go missing.
We'll hold on for it for now then. We'll give it to Prosecutor Gavin when we see him.
Yes, that's best. Thank you.
So can I put it on?
Attached? I know some kind of robot, Apollo.
I thought our staff was wearing all these headsets. This might warrant some further inquiry. Or inquiry, however you want to say it. Do you think you could tell me about this?
I'm sorry, but my information about the asset was somewhat limited. I only know what I have heard or felt.
Maybe that explains why she didn't react when I showed her stuff the other day. She was still pretending she could see then. Go to the stage. That song, isn't that the one the Moira's singing? You're right, the guitar serenade. Oh, we'd love to do a show on a stage like this. I can see that. That's his full, and there's one the audience size really loved. There I am, singing my ballad, rose petals swirling through the air. Now that, wait, aren't you a magician? Oh, that's right, I was a magician, wasn't I? Some dedication.
Hello! Yeah, it isn't Miss Tushy, and indeed it is.
Oh, Valent.
What is it?
What is it you doing here?
I take real responsibility in tasks undertaken. I inspected my equipment of illusion to make sure naught is amiss.
The more teleportation illusion. Oh.
Should anything go wrong, it would reflect poorly upon me and my troop. As I went about my examination, I happened to notice that piano, and I remembered that fair lady's melancholy melody.
Hey, Paul, maybe Uncle Bart can shed some light on this whole thing for us. Who's running the show the night of the murder? Well, it was Fiction Night, was your action, right?
Indeed, the purple prosecutor petitioned my performance. At the climax of the song, he said, "Make her disappear, like a dream."
I'm turning too much into the judge. We don't want to go into the judge. Like a dream?
Yet, what can I work with on a stage meant for musical endeavors? There are none of the conveniences of a stage, but for sorcerous acts. Sorcerous acts. It was a challenging task, and so I accepted.
She disappeared from the top of the tower, but in order to move, you would have to have used some sort of secret tunnel.
People come to me because I am a professional among professionals. My illusions are custom made for time and place. Now, because of the murder, all the eyes of the nation are on this concert. Not a bad thing as far as the fortunes of Duke Gamma are concerned.
So you were here trying to pull your trick to make sure it went well.
And went well it did. Now, speaking of pianos, that piano over there troubles me.
It troubles you? Why?
Why? Why do you ask why?
I think it's probably quicker if I just go check it out myself.
Thanks. But let's see why it troubles him.
That's one big piano. Maybe they're actually playing one. We should get Mr. Right to teach you sometime. Oh, good. Can't play either. I kind of feel bad for the guy now. Maybe that was my big chance. Stand back. Oh, this could be my debut of a prodigy. The click? The hell was that click? Ew! Did you make that noise just now? Let me try it again. What is that click? You know, I think something's stuck in the piano. How did they look into the hood? Huh? Look, this was stuck between the strings. Looks like some kind of switch. Someone must have thrown this into the piano. That must be... I switched in here to me to polish it. Don't you would blow up the whole Colosseum. Oh, please. Well, maybe strange switch triggers a bomb. I can old-fashioned crime drama thing doesn't get us good in our busy times. Alright, Tracy P.I., please enlighten me. What do you think this switch does? Maybe it turns on the electric razor and causes you to get out of the dressing room. A switch as big as a razor to turn on the razor. Okay. That must be what triggered the explosion thing in the guitar.
Really, yes, you say. I recall seeing him on television. Sorry, it was a ringing or a telephone. Something of that sort.
Yeah, actually, yes, you're right. Wow, it is pretty alright, Paul. Or everyone tells him that he made a good guess.
It was 20 years ago. A young magician, a genius of his time, came down among us. His name was Magnifi Gramarye. It was he who began the great troop Gramarye. It is pride not a day passed that he did not play upon the screens of every TV there was. I do have a vague memory of someone like that on TV. Yet several years ago that time came to an end. My troop bore a vanishing act. Yes. Cries for magic no longer heard. The TV screen a barren waste stripped of illusion.
Oh, that's not true. I still went to all your shows. The other one in the parking lot down the supermarket. If you stop playing supermarket parking lots, you know you're in trouble.
We honed our skill at these small venues, always awaiting our time. Yes, one day we will rise up from obscurity onto fame's shining stage once more. I do this not only for the magic that is Gramarye, but for my partner.
Your partner? You mean?
Yes, Zach Gramarye, Trucy's father. Before he disappeared 7 years ago, there was no name higher than Gramarye in show business circles. None. I will see us return to glory. I, valiant Gramarye.
Valent. Not Valorant, Valent.
God. Our founder, Magnifi Gramarye, was truly a genius. A worker of miracles.
I'll never forget the one I saw when I was little. How he made that whole jumbo jet go and... What happened to that jet again? Apparently someone doesn't remember it as well as they thought.
Oh, of all the would-be magicians who came to his door, only Zack and I had the talent. In no time at all, Valent and Zack were the shining stars in the Gramarye crown.
What? Zack Gramarye was my daddy.
Now that Magnifi and Zack have gone, I have but one. Let it be that I, Valent Gramarye, who brings the Gramarye miracle back to the big stage.
I'm ready for you.
Miss Trucy, you cannot grow up quick enough. I need your skill by my side.
What skill coming up?
How do you manage to get on top of the case so quick all the time? Words cannot express my shock and chagrin. All I can see before me is a stage and me upon it. Nothing smaller, nothing less radiant catches my eye.
True. There's not much time left to make a mark, huh?
This is not how I see it.
It doesn't care about what I have to show. I get the point. Okay. I was wondering about the stunted video, right in the middle of the song. I didn't see a stunt. Oh, that? Yes, I'm seeing. Ah, right. To be saturated, a simple sleight of hand between. Yes, we've already been through all this. There we go.
Pardon me? I have no money if that's what you want.
Yeah, no, I was just... Never mind. I looked at the revolver. What was that? almost as if he had seen one before, but maybe he wasn't too happy about it. Okay, I don't think I'm going to get much else from this. I don't think I've got anything else to look at, so let's move. Let's go to Lenoir's dressing room, where nothing has happened. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's go to the Gallinier's dressing room then, where nothing's happening. Let's move to the Sunshine Coliseum section then, where nothing's happening. Do I need to present you with something else? Let's just present everything I have in my box. In my record. Maybe I need to examine somewhere. That reminds me, that was a good one. Oh. Can I ask you about his headset, Lamar? He's a little concert stuff wearing one.
That's correct. You need them to communicate across such a large stage. Everyone must have had one, of course. And all of the band members too, I should think. So Prosecutor Gavin and his lackeys have them on too then. They're quite helpful, though limited. They only work within 30 feet or so. After all, they're only for use on stage, and a stronger signal would interfere with the sound system.
That makes sense. You'd think someone would notice if they dropped their only communications lifeline. Why was this one lying here? No, I want to do that. Okay. Let's examine everything in the dressing room. Oh, come on! Fine. Hello, Emma. Uh-oh. There's only one person I know who can munch with such venom.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Emma. You're looking as grumpy as ever.
Oh, am I supposed to be happy?
Give me a second to be quiet. Prosecutor Gavin makes me look like a fool. I told you about the bloodstain Mr. Latouche left?
My department chief had a field day with that one. Even a blind person could see the shooter wasn't blind. Funny guy, huh? That bloodstain helped uncover the biggest mystery of all.
Now that we know that Mr. Latouche is really with Interpol. Oh dear, I'm dying.
Well, we wouldn't have found that without you.
Any spells? I think that's why he gave me these after he was finished doing that.
He said it was my reward.
Chocolate snarkaroos popular down the precinct or something?
I was hoping we could check out the crime scene again. Be my guest. We're not going to find any clues in here. But I did find something strange. Something strange? You know my embarrassment quality for you, that's for sure. Well, that's a good thing, isn't it? How? What do you mean? Think about it. No, you don't have to be embarrassed to find anything else all year.
Oh, yeah, right that way.
It just bugs me to think that Lil's kid outsmarted me. It makes him even more suspicious now we know he can see. He could have seen the air duct and he could have shot that revolver. That's not what it sounded like in Lamoire's. That's not what it sounded in Lamoire's testimony. In her saying she heard Detective Darian's voice of the scene. That's right. Why can't we have a normal, straightforward killing once in a while in this country? I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Is that true when you said in court today? You know about the case? About how everything was happening according to those song lyrics? The guitar serenade, you mean? I found the link, you know? First, Prosecutor Gavin's heart-shaped key was stolen, then Lamar threw it through the air. Then Prosecutor Gavin's guitar caught on fire, and in the end, the bullet took Mr. Latusi's life, and he went up into the sky with the guitar. Well, 15 feet up at least. It's kind of hard to chalk it up to coincidence. I know, and I found it. You know the same person did all of this?
Don't ask me, I didn't do it.
But neither did I can fit through that event anyway. What? You don't think I did it? Sometimes I worry about that girl. So what do you find? So little I must have passed out over it yesterday. I got under the sofa. What is it? Found some device, I think. I haven't a clue what. It's sticking out at the end looked familiar. So I had it inside. Turns out it's an antenna. Oh, like a beetle. Like on a cell phone, this device must use an electronic signal of some sort. Electronic signal, you say?
Do you think you could take a look at this?
That's small device. Looks like a transmitter. A transmitter? You press the switch here and it says a signal. I know what it's for though. Signal? You mean an electronic signal? What is it, Apollo? Say, Emma, you know that strange object you said you found? Alice? Let me try pressing this switch. Ouch! It's on fire! How does the device still on fire? What's the big idea? Yeah. Well, now we know what this is. It's an igniter. This bomb must work like a lighter. Nearly lit me. Nearly lit me up, that's for sure. Hey, don't look at me like that. I didn't do it on purpose. I suppose. At least we're getting somewhere with this case. Hey, Apollo. Let's ask Kevin more about the switch. Now that she has some first-hand experience.
No, that's something strange. In the neighborhood, who are you going to call Ghostbusters?
What are you trying to do? Are you alive? Come on, it was just a few sparks. Says you, ain't the one holding it. There's enough sparks flying around here, it's just you two talking.
Anyway, but now that we know this remote is for an igniter, let me see that
for a second. Well, this is definitely a little transmitter. Signal's weak, probably only reaches 30 feet. Transmitter, huh? Incidentally, if you look at the cross-section diagram of the stage area, let's see, 30 feet from the last dressing room. That covers the backstage completely. Also looks like it would cover the stage.
Kinda seems unlikely anyone would use this on stage.
Guess I'd best be getting on with my investigation.
Or ought to look for more clues elsewhere then.
I feel better just knowing what this thing is now. I'll have to look into igniters a bit more later. Good luck!
I'd like to know a bit more about igniters myself. going to try presenting this as well, just on the off chance. Do you think you can take a look at this, Emma? Okay. Okay. Let's try the Governor's dressing room then. No. Hey, it was worth a try. Let's go to the stage. No. Sunshine Coliseum? There we go. Outside. What? Can I laugh at the murderer? Diane? That old bag opens her pie hole and wham bam, my life goes down the chute. Thanks. They won't let me work while I'm a suspect. Darren isn't in the best of moods, is he? How many people are these days, it seems. Is it a crime scene? Not exactly. It is a crime scene. Not exactly the happiest place to hang out. And Gavin had to go rub salt in the wound. My alibi is rock solid. Rock solid! So how about your alibi? You have to ask. The shooting happened right in the middle of the third set. That's right. The music was blaring when we heard those gunshots. We found Mr. Latouf's dead. Got 10,000 witnesses who saw it too. Right there on that stage. The guitar playing was something else. Thanks to Liddy. See? This whole thing's a sham. Hey. Yeah, dude. I can't believe they aren't letting me work. There's no need to yell at me. It's Laura's fault. She was the one who set the She was the one who says she heard his voice at the moment of the crime. Man, I never even talked to that old bag. How could you possibly identify me? They won't let you work? You won't let me work. Gavin says he gotta lie low till the suspicion is cleared. What suspicion he can be such a stick in the mud? Mr. Gavin? Is he or not? He may look all flashy and showy, but he's as straight as an arrow, man. Except when he's depressed. You hear him whining the other day? Oh, you mean the thing with the mixing board? And since there was that performance just now, what was that all about? This part is off. Which is that? Second guitar. Yeah. It was you, Dalian. He's just a perfectionist is all. Not a bad guy, really. Well, I think Gavin is the best. You have all your albums. The band's fine, too. Gavin can write a good tune. I'll give him that. Come to think of it, I haven't seen Prosecute Gavin around much. Oh, him? He's down at Prosecutor's office, most likely. Prosecutor's office? Never been there, have I? The data on the victim should have come in from Interpol. Normally I'd be down there dealing with it. Normally. Well, let's go check it out. I've always wanted to see the prosecutor's office. Maybe that's not such a bad idea. Right on. Say hi for me, okay? Oh, and screw you. And tell him I went once into that crime scene. We'll be going now. Hey, wait! Yeah? What do you really think happened, really? You don't think I did it, right? Well... Great way to instill a guy with some confidence. Just remember, I was ripping it up on stage when it happened, okay? Ripping! Don't get led astray by some siren song, eh? You get this one wrong, you'll be eating humble pie for a year. I'll bake it myself. Let's not talk to him anymore, right? Death of dying Christian is one stone I'd leave unturned if I had a choice. I guess we're going to Gavin's office then. Oh, this is cool. Rock on, yeah? I love the chair and the big screens and the big speaker. So, this is it. The Governor's head office. It's not the Burns office, it's the prosecutor's office. Yeah, so that's why I'm asking, what's this creepy thing, object, whatever? So prosecutor the Governor's on the phone. Oh well, guess we'll have to come back. Or we can hide behind the bookshelf for a can't we? That's eavesdropping. Why? Why? We'll just be waiting. Really? So we won't notice. What have you heard something scandalous about that? She'd make a good reporter. A gossip mag. What? A replica? So why was he after it in the first place? Yeah, Latouche. Latouche? No, don't talk to me about those Virginians, okay? Just get me that report. Chop chop. And stop leaving mysterious objects in my office, okay? God, this is ridiculous. It's times like this when I start to miss Darren. Huh? Hiya. This is where we drop in. Hope you're not mad. How could I be? There's not enough tea here in the world in any case. Have a seat. Prosecutor Gavin, the philanthropist. What you learn, Apollo? So, who have you come to see? Huh? Clavier, lead vocalist for the Gaviniers, or Prosecutor Gavin, scourge of the courtroom? What do you think he means, Apollo? I think he's given us a choice. You can ask him about the concert or the case. Which way to go? Ah, that reminds me. Did you see the paper today? Yeah, I always read the TV section. Good girl. How about your hair forehead? I read the funnies. Then you will not have seen this. Concert tragedy prosecuted deadly song. Oh, is that your show? I read about that one. It's not a show, it's an article. News, you know. Oh, does this have anything to do with the case? Since getting back from the trial, my phone has been ringing off the hook. How as if you'd take a man's life with a song. Have you ever hummed Marrow's Way to Death Row? Do you think you could sing for me over the phone? Just endless. Thanks for the kiss you made today, of course. Oh, that was all Paul's idea. Yeah. Is that newspaper over there too? Ah, yes, the Virginian Daily Bugle. It's the Virginian Daily Bugle. Go ahead, take a look. Oh, you can't get better than my little guitar riff. Oh, that's right. Suffice it to say, this is big news over there as well. So they didn't go so far as to mention the lyrics into my song. Probably known in Virginia, I can believe it. It's probably seen as just as silly at this point. A game theory! I'm sorry. Ah. Too soon? Oh, dearie me, no. I wonder, hang on a minute. The journal. I guess not. The journalist didn't see the need to mention it. That makes sense. I hardly know what to make of it myself. Oh. Lamar's testimony will probably be in the evening edition, I'd imagine, which is why I've had Dalian step down from the investigation for now. Yeah, we ran into him open in front of the Coliseum. Lamar is my invited guest, so it is always a delicate situation. You understand how much I want to solve this case. Quickly, if possible. I really love that song. There's such a great atmosphere to it. You co-wrote it with Lamar, if I remember correctly. That's right. It was last year. I had gone to tour Virginia's legal system, as a matter of fact. And that's when you heard Lamar's voice. It was at a small jazz club I went that night. I knew I had to meet her, to talk with her. So I used my influence, which is not inconsiderable, to storage a meeting. Oh, prosecutor's very handle on the cloud. I think he's sort of a special case, you see. Thankfully, she liked the work I did und hörte Song right there backstage. But on the piano that does it for us, and myself on a guitar that I bought from Lamar.
The music history was made. From real experience, Rabbit Fly would want never have like a policy.
It is a memory I hold dear, and the song they wrote that night was this. And that very guitar is right over there.
You mean this charred lump? Don't go to lump, that's his history. It's only brown, not really charred.
Why don't I turn into Marge for a second then? No matter, I should never sing that song again. I wouldn't have used that guitar again either if I could have.
Why did you in the song anyway? Why did this guitar song catch on fire? Do you think you would show it to us? Your charred, slightly burnt guitar?
I'm sure he doesn't mind. What could happen to it? That was an impressive bit of pyrotechnics that did this.
I think it's a guitar from a concert, isn't it?
I thought it was the one someone playing Gag on me. I never guessed that wasn't the end of it. I thought it was one of the staff playing a gag on me. I never guessed that wasn't the end of it. I had a specialist analysing.
Oh? Did you find anything out?
He didn't have a lot of time, so it's still unclear. But the results he came up with were intriguing.
Intriguing? How's the guitar tied to everything that went on? Sounds like it's something we should ask about.
It was a beautiful instrument. It was played lovingly for many years, the guitar befitting of a woman like Lemoire.
How did it appear?
She gave it to me. I mentioned how much I enjoyed playing it that night, and she made a present of it.
So this guitar is from Virginia?
That it is. He couldn't carry it on the plane. Changes air pressure and humidity ruins the wood, so he vacuum packed it in Lemoire's studio. I used a special shipping service available to me for transporting evidence. They brought it right up to my office for me. Pristine and untouched.
See? Prosecutors do have a lot of clout. Still think he's a special case. Such a fine big guitar. It's too bad it got burned.
What was it you were saying earlier? Something about intriguing results from an examination of the guitar?
That's right. What was all that about?
Well, you know how guitars have a round hole in the front. It is called the sound hole.
Ah, that's what it's called.
Well, they found something attached to the hole just inside the hole. A broken device of some sort.
A broken device?
Yes. This, in fact. The examiner is busy with evidence for the case now, however, so he'll be checking this out once he's finished with everything else. Oh, this looks strangely familiar. As in, this kind of familiar?
It has to be one of these. What is it, Apollo?
A device that was found in your guitar. Take a look at this. Otherwise, it looks like the same thing. What is it? It's an igniter.
Another one?
It was at the crime scene, Lemoire's dressing room. Detective Sky found it, actually. At the scene of the crime. Oh, what could that mean, I wonder? Oh, is that it? My apologies, was this nowhere. I'm going to talk to details about the case with you. You want to get my attention, bring me something dramatic. I'm not here to get attention, Gavin. I'm here to get your information. How's it, Gavin? A bonus remote. Wait, excuse me, did you say something?
Zero control might be valuable ammunition for the trial tomorrow. It's early to show my hand now.
You weren't seeing someone with such a loud voice would speak more clearly, yeah? That looks like one of our toy issue headsets. Why are you wearing it, Fraulein?
That'd be cool. I could pretend it was security and stuff.
Actually, we found it on the menu and thought you might want it. Oh no, please, you keep it. It goes very okay, Fraulein.
You think?
She just looks like she belongs on a stage, that's for sure. Just show them everything you have in your hand. Just because. This is a guitar serenade. Might I ask you to enjoy it?
It's a lovely song. Are you all teary-eyed?
Ah yes, the cursed song that turned a concert into a tragedy, wasn't it? I was singing it for you, Fraulein.
Oh, that's so special.
The more singing, actually. I'm glad to have moved. It is that kind of song.
What other snide comments?
So you got nothing else to say, huh?
Right there. Is that gum? Gum?
Maybe he was chewing it with a phone rang. So he put it on a plate for later consumption.
You think a rockstar could have bought a fresh steak?
Don't jump to any conclusions now. That's not chewing gum. Take a closer look. Also, I really should be off it, shouldn't I?
What is that?
It looks like a lump of plastic.
Wait, that phone call?
Yeah, so that's why I'm asking. What is this creepy seemed object, whatever?
I was supposed to get the cameras on the phone.
What a replica?
Why is he after it in the first place?
Yeah, of course. What's it going on? Does this have something to do with Mr. Tooth? Wait a second, you listened to my phone call, weren't you?
Who was? I tried to stop him really, but he forced me to.
Hey, you were not taking him for a scandalous reporter. To tell the truth, I'm not even sure what it is. But apparently it's a model for something undercover agent Mr. Latouche was after.
This lump?
Would you mind telling us what you know about it?
Would you mind?
The other thing I'm curious about. That I can't do. It's a strange lump. This was found in Mr. Latouche's bag. It's apparently a replica or something.
A replica?
A replica? It's a small lump about an inch and a half long. We analysed it, but there's not much to say. Other than it's a lump of plastic. Perhaps it would be used to be as the identification of whatever it is a replica of.
You mean whatever Mr. Latouche was after?
That seems to be the most logical explanation.
Well, what is it?
Don't ask me, Fraulein.
Oh, if you don't want to tell us, you can just say so.
I put in a request to Interpol via contacts in Virginia, but apparently there is a block on information somewhere along the chain.
Oh.
So something either Interpol or Virginia doesn't want to share. Something about this little piece of plastic. Mr. Latouche went through all the trouble to call Laura's manager, just to come to this country to find out more about this lump, and he died for it. That's not what I was expecting. I've sent someone to the Coliseum to fetch the more. Perhaps she knows something about it being a Virginian. I believe that covers everything I'm at liberty to talk about. Oh. Well, thanks for dropping by. Half ahead.
Thanks?
Why, you gave me so much information. Is that igniter, for instance? Oh, that. I've never met an attorney so forthcoming with a prosecution. It's a big help. Perhaps you're a tad naive. Guess I could have hit it, but somehow showing it felt like the right thing. I could say in the same team, Prosecutor Gavin. Thanks for the information. About the, strange lump of plastic. One that Mr. Latouche was investigating.
Hey, that's right.
I've been thinking, her forehead. We encounter many incidents in our lives, all of us. Not all of them simple. especially not the ones where people are killing to song lyrics. That is why I want to at least remain simple inside. And I keep a simple goal. To discover the truth. That's why I like to keep relations civil, yeah? That is all. I can live with that. Mr. Prosecutor? Farlion? Can I ask you why you were singing in a band? Ah, because I want women to turn and look when I walk down the street. Well, that's pretty simple too. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do. Another time, perhaps. July 9th, Sunshine Coliseum. Oh, it's you. You came at a good time. Hello there, Emma. What's up? Either one of you know where Lamar is? Well, I saw her in the backstage hallway a while ago. Yeah, that's strange. What's strange? I can't find her anywhere. Well, I was supposed to bring her to the prosecutor's office. Lamar's missing? It's hard to imagine her running around somewhere on her own. Maybe she's blind and all. Yeah, well, we'll help you look for her. Right, thanks. July 9th, backstage hallway. This place is deserted. I wonder where Lamar went off to. I'm sure she's okay on her own. She seems resourceful. I guess, but I can't help worry about her a little. I feel like stage would be a big thing. July 9th, 4:46 p.m. in the wings. Why is it dark? I don't like when things are dark and black and I can't see anything. I'm terrified to click next, but there we go. Huh? See, it's pitch dark. Oh, that's because it really is pitch dark. Right, okay. The power breaker must be up for this section. Great. I'll go get someone. Oops. It's really dark out there. Dark. That's all Lamar has when you think about it. What would it be like to live in a world of heaviness? Hey, Apollo? What? Doesn't something about stage seem different to you? Like, something's changed. It does, but I also don't know what. I do get that aura, but I can't pinpoint what. Changed? I can't put my finger on it, but it's bugging me. No, it's bugging me too. What is she talking about? Still can't believe you found that cheat, Mr. Latus. Up on the top of the tower. Yeah, I used to not like high places, now I hate them. It's not like it would have been nicer if you found a dead body close to the ground. Well, that reminds me, Daddy's bad fights too. Huh? Well, no kidding. Took me on a Ferris wheel ride a while ago, you know? Halfway through his face got all creamy, he mumbled objection over and over. Poor guy. Ah. Hey, that case. Wasn't that open before? I guess someone closed it. Wait, look! Where'd the case closes. Something's sticking out. That doesn't look like an instrument. You don't think it's... Let's open it, Paul. Oh my god, Lamar! Lamar! Emma! We have to get Emma! Friggin' Nora, I just thought it was going to be the hood itself, but nope, it's Lamar! Taken directly out to the hospital. Emma ran around barking orders, making phone calls. Tracy just clung to my arm and cried, and me? Well, I was still in shock. 2 bodies in 2 days is too many. Oh no, please don't let it. Oh. Emma, how's Lamar? Is she okay? You owe you a big thanks, that's for sure. So, she's okay? Yeah. She came to me a short while ago. You found her before it was too late. Oh, that's good to hear. So, what happened? Someone attacked her. She was struck in the forehead. By who? You don't know. But the hair on the forehead, right? It's right in front of her. How could she not see? Oh. Right. Would you like to see her now? Is that alright? She wants to thank you for saving your life. Lamar!
Mr. Jenny, you were the one who helped me? Thank you for the bottom of my heart.
I'm just glad you're okay. Tell me, what happened?
It was after I spoke with you in front of the dressing room. I sensed someone approaching. I thought it might be someone coming to see me, but they said nothing. When I ran to return to my dressing room,
you were hit?
I knew that very moment. I knew. The assailant was trying to kill me.
No!
It was lucky for me the first blow didn't knock me out. I turned around to the stage. Someone was chasing me. I could hear footsteps. And I reached the stage first.
Why the stage?
I had overheard maintenance people talking. Apparently the stage area was not set for electrical work.
Huh.
Darkness is my ally. There was a contrabass case near the stage. That is where I hid.
The assailant couldn't see you.
Once in the case, I'm afraid I passed out.
Wow, sounds like a really close call. Do you have any idea who it might have been?
Unfortunately, no. Whoever it was, they said not a word. Too bad. He wanted to get sent when I was struck on the forehead. I was concluded that whoever was hit me was taller than I am.
Good point. She's short.
And you're much taller than I am. You're about as tall as Apollo.
That means it was likely an adult and probably a man. Could it be him?
Why would anyone attack you, Lamar? The detective asked me this too. And to her, I gave the same answer I gave you. I do not know.
Yeah, Lamar, I want to ask you about this. Do you know what this is?
This is what?
Mr. Tooth was carrying it. It's a replica we continue after.
He was after?
No, in the secret identity? As an undercover agent.
So that's what he was doing.
You mean you know what?
Yes, I know, of course. This must be a Bordinian cocoon. Or rather, a convincing replica thereof.
Why have I heard of a Bordinian cocoon before?
Why would he be carrying this around? Was it some kind of souvenir? I wonder. You look very recovered from the attack.
Shows that she's had a rough day. I'll just put this piece of evidence away for later. Just go through everything. Just go through literally everything. Okay. Oh, that's why.
Well, they call it Virginian. It must have only been found in Virginia. You're certain all in Virginia know of these.
It's a cocoon, so do you get silk on it?
I do not know the details. I'm sorry to say.
Well, she said all in Virginia knew of these.
Here's one fact I do know about the cocoon now. Something called in Virginia now.
What's that?
The cocoons, they're not being taken out of the country. If someone does in this part, they will be put to death.
To death? Why?
I do not know. Yet, Interpol was involved. I'm sure there's a good reason.
But this is just a piece of plastic.
It's kind of replica, looking for the real deal. That's my best guess.
So that's what he was up to.
Tracking down Virginia cocoon smuggling. Smuggling. Seems there is marked.
Marked? Huh?
Life changed from the popularity of my songs, and I began to travel around the world.
So you could have brought those Virginia cocoons with you?
On my trip, yes. That was probably the suspicion.
And Mr. Latouche was placed as an undercover agent to look into it.
Virginia is a small sheltered country. Not many of our people venture into the world outside.
Is that why they suspected you? But Mr. Latouche wasn't Virginian, was he? He was an Interpol agent, which means... Well, there must be some reason why Virginia doesn't want those cocoons getting out. And it's scary enough to get Interpol involved. Like what? How does such a tiny part of threats will cause such a commotion? Cocoon smuggling. And Mr. Latouche said Lemoire marked. It couldn't be her. Huh? There's one other person we need to talk to. Thank you for talking to us, Lemoire. It was the least I could do. Actually, I have another request.
If it is within my power,
An interpreter. Someone who speaks Virginia. Huh? Would you come with us if you're well enough?
I see.
Yes, of course. I shall accompany you.
Huh? Where are we going?
Come on, Tracy. I'm about to get to the bottom of this. Yeah, I have a feeling. Archie, we came to talk to you about the case.
Archie?
Did you interpret her for us, Lamar?
Yes.
Archie, I'd like to talk to you about when we first met. But we still thought you were blind. Now that we know the truth, you can see, right? I was completely fooled myself. Archie, isn't there another secret you're hiding from us?
Wait, Mr. Attorney, what do you mean by secret?
What do I mean by secret? Well...
Take that!
If I'm not mistaken, you know something about this, don't you? Oh, that was a heavy hitter. Hey, you got a reaction, a big one. But you didn't. Tracy and I are trained to see people's uncertainty. Not that we would have needed any training to see that one.
Mr. Attorney, please tell me what this is all about.
Lamar, please interpret. Very well. I know you know something about this by reaction. If you won't tell me, I might have to give it to the prosecution and have them look into it.
He asked you to wait. Do not be so hasty.
Archie?
Do you know everything?
Yes, everything. Well, sort of. Then tell us about it.
Very well.
This is getting interesting.
What is this cocoon anyway? A cocoon and a sac is a potent cure. A cure? Must cure some sort of disease. It's a cure for incuritis. Incuritis. Incurable incuritis. Right. A cure for incuritis? But if it's a cure, why keep it Virginia like that? Just think of all the lives they could save by sharing the medicine. I do not understand the reasons myself. Okay, well, at least we know what it is, a cure. And Mr. Latus was after cocoon smugglers. Wait, was Machi? Machi, you weren't. He couldn't be a smuggler, he's little. Well, you're only 15, you're also a magician, aren't you? Well, that's true. I am sort of a magician. She said sort of. Oh, darling, copy of that security camera tape. Well, Machi, are you a smuggler? He won't tell me. First he plays blind, now he plays dumb. I wonder, you think he brought a cocoon here to sell it to someone? Machi really did bring one into the country. He was planning on making a deal for its sale. I can't go home. Can't go home? I can't go home to Virginia. I don't want to go home. The penalty for taking a cocoon from Virginia is death. That's right, it's punishable by death. About the case. What about the case? He wants to tell us about Mr. Latus's death? Is meeting's over? Oh, hello. Very convenient timing that you said that at that time, isn't it, Dadian? I don't trust you. Pinned as the murderer by Lemoire and cutting in when all the tea was going to be spilled. I don't trust you. What do you mean visiting hours aren't over yet? There's a call from Machi from the Virginian embassy. His meeting is over. Sorry. Just give me 5 more minutes. We can call them back after that. Sorry. No go. Come on, piano boy. We'll leave it. Darian, wait! They never liked you. Either of you. Huh? Darian, we were so close. He's about to tell us. Hey, Apollo? He didn't want us to hear us what Machi had to say. Apollo! There could only be one reason why. Why is everyone ignoring me? Oh, sorry. This is it. I know who I'm after now. It all happens tomorrow. Court. To be continued. Oh, that was a spicy trial day 2 and a trial that we will find out what happens in the next episode. Things aren't looking too good for Darian. That's for sure. But if you guys did enjoy this episode, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It really, really does help. Click the bell icon down below to be notified when I live stream or upload a video. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!